Now in this video we will discuss about the lens. Two types of lens we know. One is concave lens, another one is convex lens, and the basic terms related to convex and concave lens. Okay, so without wasting time, let's start. First of all, how to identify which is concave and which is convex lens. So to see this one, we can identify C at first. This is one type of lens. Here you can see at the edges or at the edge you can see देखो किनारे में at the edge it is thin, at the middle it is thick, at the edges it is thin, at the middle it is thick, and here you can see at the edge it is thick, at the middle it is thin. So the lens in this case, in case of this type of lens where at the edge it is thick and at the middle it is thin, it is known as concave lens. It is known as concave lens. So beta you can see it is known as concave lens. At the edge it is thick, at the end at the middle it is thin. You can see it is thin. For this, at the edge it is thin, at the middle it is thick, so it is known as convex lens. So it is known as convex lens. It is known as concave lens. Now other one, let me place an object here. You can see one object. Okay, this is an object. Now see the object through this lens. What is the size? It is smaller. Next, see through this one. This is what? Bigger. So big sized image we can see. Yes or no? So means this is convex lens. That is concave lens. যার ভেতর থেকে আমরা অবজেক্টটাকে ছোট দেখছি এটা তোমার কনকেভ লেন্স, আর যেটার ভেতর থেকে দেখার সময় অবজেক্টটাকে বড় লাগছে এটা কনভেক্স লেন্স। ক্লিয়ার? সো দিস ইজ নোন অ্যাজ convex lens and that is concave lens. Now basic terms related to concave and convex lens. So first today I'll discuss about the convex lens. So as we know, in case of convex lens, at the edge it is thin, at the middle it is thick. So first of all, if you want to draw the diagram for convex lens, it must be like this, like this. This type of diagram for convex lens, for convex lens. Okay, this is for convex lens. So this diagram, this type of diagram or this type of, you can say, representation used for convex lens. Which lens? Convex lens, যেটাকে আমরা বাংলায় বলি উত্তল লেন্স। ওকে, and for concave lens, this is the diagram or you can say representation for concave lens. concave lens को ऐसे draw करते हैं. So this is the diagram for concave lens. This is the diagram for concave lens. So both sides you can see cave like. You can see this one cave like. So remember this is concave lens. It is concave lens. This is concave lens. So few terms related to concave and convex lens First of all, the midpoint of the lens. Here is also midpoint of the lens. So this midpoint is known as optical center. It is known as optical center of convex lens. This is known as optical center of concave lens. It is known as optical center of concave lens. So it is known as optical center. That is also optical center, known as optical center. So this is the midpoint is called optical center of convex lens. That midpoint is known as optical center of concave lens. And another one term, one straight line which is passing through or which is passes through the optical center, and that is perpendicular to the both surface. Both surface means अगर बेटा देखो, this is the convex lens, so that is the convex lens. So this side is what you can say like this. If you place your hand, then this upper side, this is one surface of convex lens, and the another one. So like this type of shape, it is known as what? Convex lens. This type of shape, both side. And concave means opposite. Concave means opposite, like this. Okay, so you can see here, this is concave lens. So one straight line, imaginary straight line, which is passing through or passes through the optical center, and the straight line is perpendicular to this surface. Condition 1, कि এটাকে তো স্ট্রেট এখানে অপটিক্যাল সেন্টার দিয়ে যেতেই হবে, এবং it must be perpendicular to first and second surface. It is called principal axis. It is called principal axis. So similarly, here is also one straight line which passes through the optical center, and that is also perpendicular to the both surface, is also called principal axis. Principal axis. Clear? So that is called principal axis, and this is also principal axis. This principal axis of convex lens, that is principal axis of concave lens. So how to identify which one is concave and convex lens? So easily, using this technique, we can easily identify it is a concave and convex lens. Okay, next, now from one standard book, I'll show you the definition of what is concave lens, what is convex lens. Now see, here you can see one diagram is, you can say, one page. See from here what is given. First of all, I think it is visible properly. Yes, now it's okay. Now what is given? See what is given. The working principle of a lens is based on the refraction of light rays when they passes through it. So what is refraction of light? Practical explanation is also given. Refraction of light, practical explanation is also given. Okay, so now we can easily identify, we easily write what is refraction, or you can easily say what is refraction. So, and what is written first? Now what is lens? How to define a lens? So here it is given. See, a lens is a piece of transparent glass bound by two spherical surface. Why it is two spherical surface? Let us see. Here it is a convex lens, and here is also one spherical surface, that side also another spherical surface, like this. So in case of convex lens, like this. In case of concave lens, they like this. Okay, like this. So here it is written, a lens is a piece of transparent glass bound by two spherical surfaces. There are two types of lens, convex lens and concave lens. So as I discussed, this is convex and that is concave lens. So let's see the sentences through this concave lens. concave লেন্সের ভেতর থেকে আগে লাইনগুলোকে যদি দেখার চেষ্টা করি তখন কেমন হবে? See, so when we see the lines through this concave lens, it is quite smaller, and through the convex lens it is now bigger than the object. You can see, yes or no, normal, then you can see bigger than the object. So easily we can distinguish between concave and convex. যেটার ভেতর থেকে লেখাটা বড় দেখতে পাচ্ছি সেটা তোমার হয়ে যাবে কনভেক্স লেন্স, আর যেটার ভেতর থেকে দেখছি ছোট এটা হয়ে যাবে কনকেভ লেন্স। So here the diagram is also given, concave lens and convex lens. As I discussed, this is the diagram, and here two surface, one surface, another surface, 1 2, here is also 1 2. Now then description given, see, a concave lens is thick at the center. Concave, sorry, convex lens, this is convex lens, thick at the middle or center. So here is a convex lens is thick at the center but thinner at the edges. So इसमें देखो इस किनारे और साइड धार गुलो যেখানে আছে এখানে thickness-টা কম compared to the middle. So এখানে middle এর thickness-টা অনেক বেশি এই সাইডের thickness এর থেকে. So that's why here is written, a convex lens is thick at the center but thinner at the edges. So we know, and in case of concave, what is written? See, in case of concave lens, a concave lens is thin at the middle. Concave lens, this one, thin at the middle and thick at the edges. So here is written, a concave lens is thin at the middle but thicker at the edges. Done. So what is lens? First of all, a lens is a piece of transparent glass. So you can see this is nothing but a piece of transparent glass only, but the structure is different. So a lens is a piece of transparent glass bound by two spherical surfaces. There are two types of lenses. One is convex lens, another one is concave lens. Clear? ধ্যান শেষে একটু মনোযোগ সহকারে পড়লেই বা শুধু শুনলে দেখলেই বুঝতে পারবে। It is too easy to understand, very easy. It doesn't matter whether you are from CBSE board, ICSE board or West Bengal board, but the concepts are same. So try to understand. This lecture must be universal so that all of you can understand. So a lens is a piece of transparent glass bound by two spherical surfaces. There are two types of lens, convex lens and concave lens. Done. Two types of lens. And number one, how to identify the convex lens? A convex lens is thick at the center but thinner at the edge. Thick means thickness. Here ये किनारे थोड़ा पतला है और इसमें थोड़ा मोटा. Okay. And in case of concave lens, at the edges इस किनारा थोड़ा मोटा और middle थोड़ा पतला है, like this. So here it is given, a convex lens is thick at the center but thinner at the edges, and here concave lens is thin at the middle but thicker at the edges. Okay, so now I think it is clear what is concave and what is convex lens, and how to identify concave and convex lens. Next, as I told you, I will discuss about the uh, few basic terminologies or terms. Point number one, first one is optical center, and second one is principal axis. So here you can see optical center and principal axis of lens. So what is optical center? Here is the center point of the lens is known as optical center. Center point of the lens is known as optical center. So we can see here one lens, this is another lens. So center point, if I consider that is the center point, so this is known as optical center. If it is the center point, this is the optical center. And few information related to center, optical center. What is it? The optical center of a lens is usually denotes by letter C. So here if I draw one optical center, this one, so it is denoted by optical center C, or in some book it is written O. So either C or O. Similarly here either C or O. So optical center is denoted by either C or O. Next, C. Then what is given? C is the optical center of the concave or convex lens. The optical center of a lens has a property. Which property? Yeah, this is very important. A ray of light passing through it does not suffer any deviation and goes straight. Very important. All of you better remember. What is written? Ray of light passing through it. It means optical center. যদি optical center দিয়ে কোনো light ray pass করে without any deviation এটা straight line এ চলে যাবে। So अगर कोई भी light ray optical center से pass करता है तो without any deviation ये straight line पे ही move करेगा। हाँ, so that is why it is written ray of light passing through it means passing through the optical center, चाहे वो convex mirror के हो और concave mirror के हो। हाँ, convex মিররের জন্য হোক আর কনকেভ মিরর লেন্সের জন্য হোক আর কনভেক্স লেন্সের জন্য হোক, এটা কনভেক্স লেন্স কনকেভ লেন্স। অপটিক্যাল সেন্টার দিয়ে লাইট পাস করলে ওটা স্ট্রেট পাথেই যাবে। সো রে অফ লাইট পাসিং থ্রু optical center does not suffer any deviation and goes straight. Clear? The optical center of a lens is sometimes also denoted by O. So you can see here either C or O. Optical center is denoted by either C or O. Next, principal axis. What is given principal axis? See, principal axis, as I told you, principal axis is a straight line which is passing through the optical center and it must be perpendicular to the surfaces. इस surface में भी perpendicular होना है और इस surface पे भी perpendicular ही होना है। So we can see the definition what is written here. The principal axis of a lens is a line passing through the optical center of the lens and perpendicular to both the faces of the lens. Okay, so this is called what? This is the principal axis. So principal axis एक ऐसा लाइन होता है, इमेजिनरी लाइन, जो ऑप्टिकल सेंटर से पास करता है और ये दोनों सरफेस के परपेंडिकुलर होते हैं। প্রিন্সিপাল অ্যাক্সিস হচ্ছে এমন একটা অ্যাক্সিস, ইমাজিনারি অ্যাক্সিস, যেটা অপটিক্যাল সেন্টার দিয়ে পাস করে আর এই সারফেস দুটো সারফেসের সঙ্গেই পারপেন্ডিকুলার থাকে। ক্লিয়ার? সো this is very important, and one important point is what? When light rays passes through the optical center, then without any deviation it can move, means light rays passing through the optical center does not suffer any deviation and goes straight. Very important point. Just remember. So today what we have learned: how to identify concave and convex lens, how to represent a concave and convex lens, what is optical center of concave and convex lens, what is principal axis of a concave and convex lens, and to see the concave and how to identify a concave and convex lens, just see the lens. Otherwise, to place an object in front of the lens, we can easily identify which one is concave and which one is convex lens. Okay, next video we will discuss about focus or the focal point of concave and convex lens. So you do one thing, better take one standard book and read it, or what is given from your school, what is suggested from your school, just read one standard book and you just watch the video and listen it also. Thank you so much. Then next video we will discuss about focus, focal point and like this. Thank you so much.